Hi, I'm Marina and it's great to see you. Today we'll be doing a review on the highly anticipated Asita palette. So if you'd like to see how this palette performs and if it's up to all the hype, keep on watching. But before we get into this video, remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Marina Mermaid Princess, on Twitter at Marina Louie2 and on TikTok at marina.lcan. Guys, here is the palette, and before we actually get into the review, I would like to say yes, DJ Anna and I know each other. Yes, we're friendly with each other. She's a very likable, sweet person, but if there's anything I don't like about the palette, I will still say and be straightforward with you guys. Now, I would like to say at first glance, this is definitely very DJ Anna. If any of you follow her on Instagram, she's at DJ Anna Music on Instagram. You all would have noticed her journey through her colorful unicorn mermaid hair. And she's just overall a very fun, bright person, and this definitely speaks to her personality. If you zoom in here, you'll see all the little, what looks like candy hearts, where it says little words like glam, babe, slay, shine girl, dream big, sparkle on, boss, slay. It's really fun, very Anna. And on the back of the palette, there's information about the brand and about the palette. Now with regards to the uni cotton, there isn't much. It's just a little, like a plastic sleeve, a hard plastic sleeve. But I mean, let's just be real, the uni cotton and the packaging lasts for what, 5 seconds, because most people throw it away and don't keep it. The back of the palette, like I said before, has the info on it. It says, "Hey babe, you're as sweet as candy. Asita Cosmetics for babes. At Asita Cosmetics, we are all about letting your inner beauty shine through. No matter who you are, our products are for you. Spread the love. Enjoy these candy-inspired shades and create a boss babe look. Be beautifully you." And there are the eyeshadow ingredients on this side, and this side has the glitter ingredients. Regarding the weight and the packaging, the palette, weight-wise, it is comparable to me to a Morphe palette around this size. Packaging does feel well made and sturdy. Now for the grand reveal. I love the way that it opens like this, and it comes with the plastic in the middle, you know, for protection, to make sure none of the shadows shatter. And this is the reveal, the Asita palette. I have to say, aesthetics wise, it is very pleasing to the eye. I love that there's a little pink purple section here, the more yellows, and I really like the blues and purples in the middle here. And the fact that it's foldable makes it really nice and compact. It is something that I can see that we can travel with whenever we can do that again, or if you're going on a staycation somewhere for a weekend. This is definitely something with regards to packing that would be easy to take, and you can get a lot of looks out of it. Before we continue with the inside, one thing I just noticed that I would like to point out is the fact that it is also cruelty free, and I think everyone can get behind that for a brand, so that's one point for me. And with regards to packaging, like I said, I do like the fact that it is foldable, compact, and it's not too clunky. What I would like to do is compare the glitter in the Asita palette to the glitter in the Anastasia Amrezy palette. The pressed glitters in this are some of my favorite formulas, so I would like to see if the Asita can perform and compare next to that. So I'll be going in first with the color Litty to give a little swatch, and then I'll be swatching one of the Asita colors. So this is Litty here. We all know this is a bomb formula, and let's swatch the Asita. I'll be going in with this little color here. It looks like gold. So far it feels really good comparison wise with regards to the feel, and you'll have to beep that out. Look at this. Look at this. So the glitter so far has not let me down. It feels just as good, just as shimmery as the Anastasia formula. It feels just as creamy and buttery. It doesn't feel like hardcore glitter that's gritting and gonna damage your eyes possibly. It feels amazing. So good going there with the Asita palette. With regards to the matte formulas, I'll swatch a couple, and then let's get into the real thing, how it performs on the eyes, because that's what really matters. So guys, so far the glitter is amazing, and I would like to do a couple swatches of the matte formula. And I do see there's a bit of a satin formula in a couple pans as well. So if I were to be nitpicky so far about the packaging, the only thing that I would like to have seen is to have the names of the colors under each pan, because I am not gonna lie to you, that always adds to the experience of it for me. Now, not every single brand does that, but if that's something she can maybe do in the future, that would be really nice to have. The first color I plan to swatch will be this color up, this color here. Just going in with the middle finger. So far it feels good, feels like butter, but let's see what the pigment is like. And one swipe, that is pretty good. Second color I'll go in with will be this color here. This looks like more of a satin formula. Going in with a clean finger, one swipe. And it's a really nice metallic sort of formula. Pigmentation looks good so far, but you know what guys, I really want to get into it and play, so let me prep my eyes quickly off camera. I'll be back to play with you. To catch any fallout under my eyes, I'm using today the Anastasia loose setting powder in Banana. And you all know I have this little creasy part in my eyes, so those of you who've been watching me for a while, I'll be going in with this white color first, just to set the creasy part. So the only other thing that I wish you would have done a little differently on the palette maybe was somehow put in a mirror. However, like I said, this is her first palette and she's something she can consider going forward, but I still love the packaging overall. Now, the white has performed well with regards to its blending in seamlessly with my eye. I don't see any sort of patchiness so far, so that's excellent. And dipping into my brush cleaner, I will be going next with, I'm thinking about what color I want to try next. I think as my first lay down crease color, I'll go in with this nice cream color here. Bring it in. Now you won't really see this much on my skin tone because it's very close to my skin tone, but it's there, it's visible. And like I said, so far it's blending really well. I would say that the mattes I have used so far, I would compare them to Morphe's, like Morphe's, similar to like the James Charles or Jaclyn Hill palettes so far. And just so you guys know, I would like to be fair with regards to my assessment of the palette. So I use my regular favorite Louise eyeshadow base, which has a fair chance to perform like any other eyeshadow. Take my Madame Mirage large crease blending brush. I will be going into, I think I will go into this color here, the sort of purpley color. It's kind of hard to decide, to be honest, guys. So dipping the brush in. So I don't know if you guys see that there's a little bit of kickback when you tap the brush. It's not a big deal, but I'm just bringing it to your attention in case anybody wants to know. But I would like to say, so far I don't see much fallout, but let's see with the purple. Into the crease, and no fallout so far. So far so good. Guys, just to let you know, because I want to try as many colors in this palette out as possible, I will be doing two different eye looks color wise. So this side, let's say we'll go more purpley blue, and the other side we'll go more into the yellows and the green. The second color I'd like to go into is the first one that I swatched, which is this color here. Grabbing one of my fluffy blender brushes and dipping into it. And just blending out the upper crease. So far, guys, again, still no patchiness, which is excellent. So it is performing, like I said, comparable to a Morphe palette with regards to the mattes. Now I do want to deepen the crease a little bit there, so I'm going to take a very tiny brush and dip it into what looks to be a matte black. Let me see. Okay, so taking my GS40 brush, I'll be dipping into the matte black in the blue section of the palette. Just giving a tiny dip. Let's see how the black performs. A matte black can be a little difficult to get well, but and it is giving me that touch of darkness that I need. Well done. Okay, so guys, I'll be doing a cut crease. Well, I should say half a cut crease. Do I want half a cut crease or a whole cut crease? I think I'll do a whole cut crease, because why not? I haven't done one in a while. So guys, I have my cut crease carved out. I'll be taking a flat brush and dipping it into one of the glitters. I really want to try this one. It looks like the most fun out of the pink section with regards to glitter, because there are some larger glitter pieces in there. So I'll be using my GS41 brush, and like I said, the formula is soft and buttery. So this one you definitely can't dip hard in it or it will, you know, smudge around. And placing it on the eyelid. Oh, I love it. It's so fun. Guys, look at this. Look at this. It's like a disco ball on my eye. I don't even want to bring up Carnival, because more than likely we won't have one next year. But had we been having Carnival, for sure, I would have been using this color either on myself or on clients. I love this color. It was very easy to work with, very little fallout. Like I literally had 2 little pieces of the chunkier parts fall on my lashes, and it was just easy to just dust away. So I like this formula. It's buttery and it is clinging onto the eye, and I love that about it. I know glitter can be a tricky thing to work with. So taking my tiny brush here and dipping it into this sort of like magenta color and bringing it into the inner corner. So that was very easy to pack on. The colors, I will say, especially glitter, are buildable. It's a good formula with regards to, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but I've tried glitter in other formulas before. As soon as you try to pack on some more, it starts flaking off and it can just be a whole disaster, but I don't see that happening with this, so that's a really good sign. So for under the eye, I believe I will go back with this purple. Just run it along the lower lash line. And I do like how the formulas have been performing so far. So next I'll be starting with the second eye. I'm honestly not sure which color I want to try first. Let's go to the yellow side. I'll go in first with the orange. So same thing with this, like the other matte formulae. The other matte formulas, it's, you know, kicking off a little bit of excess, but it's not terrible. And this seems to be a nice light tangerine sort of color. And like with the other colors, this one is buildable as well. There is not a lot of patchiness. You can build up the color to the intensity that you would like. Blend out the orange. And it's giving a nice blend. You are seeing the yellow into the orange. And just like the other side, I would like to intensify the outer V with a little bit of the black. Just grabbing my brush again. Just bringing the black, bringing a little bit of depth to the outer V. I do think I need to put a little more orange in the crease though. The yellow seems to have blended it too well, but you know how that is with makeup. You go back and forth to get the type of blend that you want. And one thing I would also like to do is highlight the brow bone, so I'll be taking a tiny brow bone brush, and on both sides I'll be going in with this creamy beige color here at the brow bone. Now I'm thinking about what color I would like to use on the lid on this side. I really love the gold that I swatched at the beginning, so I'll be going in with that on the left lid and just pressing and packing it onto the eye. Oh my god, I think this gold is the one I will hit pan on first. I might literally always go to the gold in here. I love it. Now on the inner corner here, I think I would like to do a pop of color. So I'm thinking maybe this nice sort of tealy green right here on the inner corner on this eye. I clearly need to use a smaller brush to get that. So back to my small brush. And as for the under eye on this side, I'm thinking to go back in with the orange. The orange here. The one final test I would like to try is if the black is dark enough for me to do my little tight lining trick with it. I'll be taking this brush and bringing it up into the under lash on the side of the lid. And yes, I do see a difference. You can see a distinct difference with the tight lining on the right eye and the left eye. So the black is definitely dark enough to get that trick, and that's a definite check mark for me there. So I'm thinking to finish this look off with a wing liner. So I'll be using my, where did I put it? Got it. The Lilly Lashes Powerliner in black. And after that I'll quickly pop on Baddie B lashes in the style Sugar Baby. I'll quickly finish the look off camera and be back with my final thoughts. I'm back with the final look. I'm happy with how it turned out. So my final thoughts on the Asita palette are, I do like the packaging, and with regards to formula, like I said, the mattes and the satins are very much comparable with that of Morphe, and the glitter, I would say they are very easy to work with. They perform just as well as any Anastasia Beverlyhills glitter, and I would say I really enjoyed using this palette and having fun with it. Definitely for my next staycation I'll be using this and another neutral palette of mine, and I'll be good to go for an entire weekend. I can get lots of looks out of this, and I definitely think that it's worth it. It was up to all the hype. It wasn't just a name behind it. It was amazing. Congratulations, Anna. I do look forward to seeing more from the brand Asita. Alright, so guys, I had so much fun playing with this palette with you today. I hope you had fun as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.